Shabbat Shalom. I'm recently back from vacation, and I think still experiencing many of the good effects of having been on vacation. And I wanted to share some of that feeling and actually some of the theory of restfulness with you as a result of this wonderful feeling of restfulness that I've managed to maintain so far. You know that Shabbat is the day of rest, and too often we think of Shabbat as being in extreme contrast with the 6 days of the week, which it is, whereas the 6 days of the week are filled with tension and pressure and what we like to call deadlines. There are no deadlines on Shabbat, only lifelines, and only rest, and only creativity in the sense of relaxed fun. And in that way, it's actually quite a different day than our usual experience. However, on vacation, you have a chance to get a taste of Shabbat even during the 6 days of the week. In fact, it's the most fervent prayer of someone like Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, one of my favorite Jewish teachers, that the influence of Shabbat should eventually be able to spill over into the other 6 days of the week. And when we have that constant state of rest and relaxation, even in the midst of activity, then we have something very, very special. We have what is called in the Birkat HaMazon, Yom Shekulo Shabbat, a day which is entirely Sabbath. Now, when they say that, it's kind of a poetic expression. It's subject to interpretation, but the way I've always understood that is that eventually a time will come when we learn to maintain Shabbat 7 days a week. Not that we're going to be in synagogue all day, 7 days a week, but rather the feeling of rest and calm and relaxation and fun that we have on the Shabbat. Eventually we will learn to maintain that no matter what else we happen to be doing. And so Yom Shekulo Shabbat, a day which is entirely Sabbath, to me means that there is no day which isn't Sabbath-like. Even though we may be involved in the most intense kind of negotiations or high-pressure situations at work, we won't feel that pressure as pressure. We won't feel that tension as stress, but rather it'll just be another venue for fun and relaxation. Sounds a little unbelievable, I know. But when we come back from vacation and we feel so relaxed, and when we are able to maintain that relaxation in our activity, that is a taste of Yom Shekulo Shabbat. And so my commitment to myself is that I will maintain this feeling as long as I possibly can. And some of it is my responsibility. Some of it means that I have to maintain better balance between my rest and my activity. Some of it means that I have to not say yes to everything that comes along, which is my habit and my tendency. But one must take care of oneself. As the old man in the minyan at Beth Israel used to tell me, Rabbi, if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will. And they saw that I wasn't taking all that good care of myself. So this is a commitment that I'm making to myself that hopefully you can make to yourself as well, which is be careful of your work-life balance. Take care of your health. Maintain rest and relaxation as much as possible during the 6 days that are not Shabbat. And how does one learn to do that? By taking the proper kind of rest on the Sabbath. So you have that 1 day of rest, and in fulfillment of Rabbi Nachman of Breslov's deep, fervent wish, may that restfulness permeate the other 6 days of the week. May it permeate your being. May it permeate your relationships, and in that way contribute not only to your own personal peace, but to the peace of your family, to your community, to Israel, and eventually to the entire world. Shabbat Shalom.